Hello, I am Reverend Dr. Namches. In this video, we will learn about HTML media. HTML media includes video and audio controls, coding video and audio in our website. But before you continue with this course or with this video, if this is your first time of joining a website design class, I would advise you to look for my first video in this HTML series. The video is titled Your First Step in Developing a HTML Website Page. Your first step in developing a HTML website page. And so we continue with today's class on HTML media. As we have explained earlier, HTML media consists of video and audio controls. And so the video and the audio elements respectively are used to embed videos and audios in a HTML website. So we first begin with the HTML video tag. As you can see on the screen, the HTML video tag, the opening tag, and the closing tag. Right at the opening tag, you have controls in it, and this is for displaying inbuilt media controls like play, fast forward, stop, pause, etc. And right in between the opening video tag and the closing video tag, you have the source. You can see the source, then the source src equal to the double quote. Right between the double quotes, you put in the part and the name of the video dot mp4. Then the type, you can see the type is also video slash mp4. That's if the codec is in mp4. There are other codecs like the WebM, and so you specify the particular codec. And so I quickly return to my desktop, to my website root folder which we created from the first video of this HTML series. So I double click on my website root folder. Right inside the root folder, we have 5 folders, subfolders, and 5 files. Now the index file represents the home page. So as usual, we'll double click on it, or we open it twice. First of all, I will open it. I will right click and open with uh, Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. So I will choose Google Chrome. So I minimize, and so we open again, right click the index.html file, right click, open with Notepad, and so it opens. So I scroll down. These are the activities that we have done so far, different HTML elements, and you can see the last activity that we did in our last video, the HTML form. You can see the opening tag of the HTML form, and then we scroll down, you see the closing tag of the HTML, and that's the last field set as highlighted. And so we continue with the topic of today, videos and audio HTML elements. And so we continue. I properly indent as usual, and then I open my video tag, video, as you can see on the screen. So I will open the video opening tag, and then right below it, I close it, video, and then in between the tag, I'll nest my source, source, give a space, src equal to double quote, then type type equal to video double quote video slash mp4, and then I close. So right at the opening tag, I'll type control, CONTROL. So control helps to embed building video controls to my HTML page. And so I can equally add autoplay. Right after controls, I can add autoplay to enable the video play once the page is loaded. And now you can see the opening tag of the video element. You can see the closing tag. Now right inside the opening tag, we have the controls and we have the autoplay. Now in between the opening and the closing tag, we have the source, the src, then type is video slash mp4. I can equally change to WebM. It depends on the codec. So I can leave it at mp4, and then I copy and paste the name of my video. I saved my video with Cisco underscore courses underscore 2025, which was a video I made for the Cisco Networking Academy. And then I will quickly click file and save. I head to my browser. And I refresh. And so you scroll down, you can see the video. So once I click play, the video ought to play. Okay, I will have to troubleshoot why the video is not playing. And now I open my notepad, and then I will notice that based on my root folder, the video is not on the same page with index. So the video is inside the videos folder. You can see the video inside the videos folder. So it means that from the index.html file, I have to enter into videos folder before I find the video. So I return to my notepad, and then I properly trace the path. Videos folder, videos slash. You can see I will have to first of all enter into this folder, and now slash means that this content is inside this folder. And then I click file and I click save. Head back to my browser and I refresh. Wow, you can see the video has just opened, and now you can see the video is so big that I have to have both horizontal and vertical scroll bar. So I would have to set the width and height for this video, or preferably the width. And so right at the opening video tag, I can specify width, width. I would want the width of the video to occupy half of my page, so I can do 50%. Width equals to 50%. I click file, I click save, head back to my browser, and I refresh. So you can see that the width of the video has gone down to 50%, and now click on the video. And the video is playing. I recorded the video. So certified instructor of the Cisco Networking Academy. This video talks about the all the courses you can find on the Cisco Networking Academy. So you could try this out by downloading a video. You can download an MP4 video or a WebM video, and then you try out this video activity. And so we try out the same thing for HTML audio, the audio element. As you can see on the screen, you can see the audio opening tag and the controls right at the opening tag of the audio element. Then you can see the closing tag, and right in between the opening and the closing tag, you can see the source attributes. The type is audio slash mp3. And so I will head back to my browser, and then I head back to my notepad, and so I will simply repeat what I have done for video, repeat it for the audio element. So I properly indent as expected, and then I open the audio opening tag AUDIO. I quickly close it. Right below it, right below the opening tag AUDIO, and right in between the opening and the closing audio tag, I type in my source, SOURCE, right, SRC equal to double quote, and so the type TYPE equal to double quote AUD audio slash MP3, and then at the opening tag I will type control CONTROLS. So I click file, I click save, I head back to my browser and I refresh. So once I refresh, you will see at the right hand side, you will see the audio. So I click play. It's not playing because I didn't specify a particular audio part. And so I head back to my notepad. Right in my notepad, I am supposed to specify the name of the audio right in between the double quotes, close to SRC. So I will go to my website root folder, and then you can see the index, the home page where we are, the page where we are building, and now you can see sounds. It means that from the index page, I have to enter into a folder. I have to navigate a folder called sounds, and right inside sounds, I will see my audio titled I Worship. So I can copy, Control C, I can copy this, and then I minimize, I come in between this. So I'll have to specify sounds, the folder sounds, SOUNDS, slash, backslash, and then I paste the name of the song dot mp3, and then I click file, I save, head back to my browser, and I refresh. So once I refresh, you will notice that 0.00, you can now see the length of the song, 5 minutes 43 seconds. So if I click play, the song will start playing. You can see the song is already playing on the background, so I can pause, and then you can see the controls where I can switch, mute it. You can see the playback speed and the rest. And now I may have a browser that does not play MP4 videos or does not play MP3 audios. So I will head back to my notepad in order to include other codecs just in case my browser does not play MP4 and MP3. So this is my video element, and under it I have my audio element. So I can replicate the source attribute, Control C, and replicate the source attribute. You can see I have two, and then I can do WebM. That's another video codec. WebM, that's another video codec. And so I do the same for the audio. I do the same for the audio element. So I can copy and then I can paste. So I have I worship. I can input the OGG codec form of the audio. But before then, I must have converted this audio I worship. I must have converted it from MP3 to OGG and then save it in the folder called sounds. The same thing with the video. I must have converted this video Cisco Courses 2025 MP4. I must have converted it to .webm format and then save it inside the videos subfolder that is found in my website root folder. So I click file and then I save. So I just made both the audio and then the video. I just made both of them responsive to different web browsers. And now to make my video more responsive, I can also include the media attribute right inside this place. MEDIA equal to, now right inside the media I can put the max width, width, max width 700px. So this attribute indicates, as I just highlighted it indicates that for a device that has a maximum width of 700 px, that the MP4 version of this video should play on it, but then the other devices that have maximum width bigger than this should play the WebM version of this video. And so that's part of how to make our videos to be more responsive in HTML. Now remember that we can make our videos more responsive using the CSS, the cascading style sheet method, which is not within the scope of our study for now. So I would advise you to visit our CSS videos on how to make or professionally make our videos more responsive. But right now in the HTML videos, we can also add the poster, POSTER attribute right here, the poster attribute. Let's assume that the picture is abc.jpg. Now the name of the picture is abc.jpg. That's not a real picture, I just added it in case. So what this poster attribute does is that the code creates a picture that is like a placeholder that appears in front of the video when the page loads and while the video is not playing. So whenever the video is not playing, this picture appears as a placeholder for the video. And so in this video, we have quickly talked about HTML media, which constitutes the video element and the audio element. So we've talked about the various attributes of the video element and the audio element. We've talked about the source, we've talked about the controls, we've talked about the type, and we have talked about the media. So I would urge you to click on the subscribe button because we have more videos for the HTML series. I'm Reverend Dr. Namchez. Goodbye. Thank you.